It works. Oh my goodness. It works. Oh, that's the funniest thing I think I've ever
Look,
seen.
I might not even have to.
Oh. You gotta keep, I think you have to keep the, no. Did it work?
Totally worked.
It totally worked. It worked.
4 minutes passed, but who's counting?
Alright, 4 minutes. Why don't you kick it off this time?
Okay.
Sure, go for it.
Well, this is Q&A with LNA.
Yeah, number.
I lost count.
Oh,
and
yeah, I gotta
this
open this
week's
thing.
drink of the week is Barefoot Moscato Strawberry. Thanks to Miss Jenna for tagging us in the liquor store Facebook page. You're gonna love this.
You can take fast
And
enough.
I do.
So
Did you try the other one too, or no?
no.
Not yet.
I know what I know.
And
I know what I like.
Barefoot does not sponsor this post.
Oh, nobody
but
sponsors this.
for a $6 wine, it's actually not that bad.
It reminds me of Boone's Farm.
You know, it's definitely.
I shouldn't say that, but
You can get in trouble because you'll go through like 2-3 bottles of these and then realize, what did I just do? Yeah.
So yeah, let us know what you're drinking as always. Yes, my crazy straw. Probably gonna have to lose it because
We have
it's a little
solo cups around here somewhere. I
crazy.
brought 3 stainless steel. I think you have your volume on. I can hear it.
Oh.
3 stainless steel buckets out for tonight's chores, and I put the solo cups in it, unless I left them in the house.
You probably left them in the house because I don't see the brand new ones.
Brand new ones.
Yeah, they're
brand
probably
new
in the living
buckets.
oh,
Not here.
sorry.
Yep. So, obviously you could start rolling in some questions. We've got our team in the background to try to field some of them, write them down, and we'll get to those in a minute.
I can't do it because my phone's gonna die.
One thing you might have noticed in tonight's chores, because it's still sunny out, the goats are still outside and inside. So we can't really lock them in this early.
Poppy's out there eating grass.
Yes, good for Poppy.
Good for Poppy.
As long as she swallows it, it'd even be better.
It'd be great.
But the other thing that we did not do is we didn't milk Genevieve
Yeah.
because it's too early.
Try to keep her on a 12-hour schedule. So because she didn't get milked this morning until close to 9 o'clock, that's funny. He picked that one out.
I saw we were saving that question. They already put up a question on the dry erase board now,
Yes,
so we've upgraded to
Are we doing trivia?
a new series. They put questions on the dry erase board for us now,
And there's quite a doozy as the
and
first
there's
one.
quite a doozy as the first one, which I will skip till next week.
So
Probably.
we'll continue.
He needs to study.
Yeah, we'll tell
Yeah.
you that.
Yeah. So okay. So Genevieve, we didn't milk her till 9 o'clock this morning, and
And
so
we knew
we're
Q&A.
not. Yeah, we're not gonna milk her until after 8 o'clock tonight, just
Well,
to keep her on 11, 12-hour schedule.
So normally we go from Q&A to show you guys the baby goats, right? And everybody loves that. This is hilarious. We show you the baby goats towards the end of Q&A. It's not working, is it? No, it's picking up air. I can see what's happening. It's not going to work. Be careful, don't choke on the straw now. And so tonight we're gonna go from Q&A, show you some baby goats, and then actually milk out Genevieve live. Close up milk out of Genevieve live in person, so you can watch
Live in person.
that process. Somebody asked me to name all the baby goats. That was a silly question to start with, because that's not happening.
Because you can't.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we're actually going to do a trivia night. Our Q&A next week is going to be trivia. And my topic is tractors, because I know very little about tractors. And Aaron's topic is our goats and goats in general, because he clearly knows nothing about goats.
Not much, right.
Right.
Exactly.
So we have a lot of studying to do.
Yep.
And we're going to be looking for questions that are geared for me about tractors and goats for Aaron. And we're going to have, like, hopefully Jenna will be here to ask the questions, and you guys can ask questions. And we are going to keep score.
Oh,
It's my birthday weekend next week.
We're that's
Birthday
okay.
weekend.
We can have one of the moderators private message the questions to you.
Yeah.
I mean, just so we're not fumbling through chat. We could figure that out. But we'll have a dry erase board
figure
here.
something. Yeah.
So that'll be
We'll
a
dry erase
something
board
out.
for you and a dry erase
Right,
board.
we'll have
or
a
different colors.
Score, colors. It'll be kind of fun. You could ask normal goat questions too, not part of trivia.
Yeah.
But any question that comes through, say a private feed, is where trivia.
Yeah, I just
Maybe
don't
20
wanna-
questions total, and that's it.
Right, like send me
Who
Aaron's
knows?
goat questions so like he can't go and research them.
Yeah.
And
We'll
send
figure it out, but
him-
that's coming up next Saturday.
Yeah.
We already have a How is Poppy question.
How is Poppy?
She's doing alright.
Poppy
I mean,
hasn't changed. We still have no idea what's going on with her.
Nope.
And she still has issues with taking too much hay and not being able to swallow it. And then there's other times when she's fine and she has no issues with grain and very little issues with grazing. She's out there right now. And her and Penelope are doing awesome. So
We've got some people drinking some root beer. I think somebody said they're also drinking red wine with a straw, or they were just picking on you. One of the two. I don't know.
I don't care. I'm classy.
Nona, this is not a professional production at all.
I think I heard some sarcasm.
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't
too.
Nona supposed to be on vacation? Get back to your family.
Yes. Is there a certain type of breed of goat that climbs trees?
Oh.
I don't.
Oh, it's all over Facebook, like those memes.
But the mountain ones, they climb mountains.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
put it
my-
this way: if I
my
put a
goats
tree in
climb
the yard
people.
that was laying
If they can
down,
climb it, they'll climb
they'll climb it. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's really a breed specific. I think that's just in a goat's nature is to climb everything.
Yes, definitely. What kind of beer is Aaron drinking? It's a sour, and it's all raspberries and blackberries double fruited ale,
from New Hampshire.
and it's very yummy. Liz would possibly even
Yeah,
like it.
you will.
I
You
can't
should
do
try
this.
that.
She would possibly
Why?
even like it.
Here, you tell me what it's called. There's
Bradley's bringing my iPad. We'll get this.
When did the baby goats start leaving?
Mid-June.
Mid-June. Yep.
Yeah, after
Yep.
June 8th is when we'll start making appointments for people who've already reserved theirs to come and get them.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay, you don't have to. We
But
still
that
have-
way they can get up to date on their shots and everything that they need before going home. Rachel, what time is it at Simon's Farms? It's currently 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Kind of like the Slurpee place.
We never close.
Yeah. Yeah.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no holidays.
Yeah. Baby goats don't. If any of the baby goats are going to a new home, do you know if they will be?
That was gonna use a question.
Oh, are they going as pets or are they going? Are they weathered? Or,
Everybody's pets.
so far,
For
everybody's
ri-
pets.
Yeah, right now
Yep.
everybody is a pet.
So they'll all go either weathered or neutered, one or the other.
Well,
Yep.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Cherry Moscato, yum. Yeah. Each week an upgrade. What did we upgrade this week?
What did we upgrade this week?
2 bottles of wine versus
Um,
one?
Oh yes, we have an upgrade coming to the tractor soon. Haven't connected it to the tractor yet, so that is in preparation for cleaning this mess out. Coming very soon once the rain stops. So
Yeah.
if
Well,
I can
I'm
get-
not sure that's gonna happen.
yeah, if I can get 3 days in a row of no.
No, they're fighting too.
I thought you separated those bunnies.
I separated the one that was having an issue.
Okay, so now they're all having issues.
There's another one having
Do
an
goats
issue.
ever stop eating? I would say no.
Nope.
No.
They're grazers. Like, for real, never stop eating.
Yeah, basically.
Do you want me to
Yep.
flip it so they scroll?
Yep.
How old are goats when they need to have their hooves trimmed?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Harper has had her hooves trimmed
Yeah, maybe once.
once, and she's like 2 years old almost. A year. What? I don't know. See, remember, I don't know goat answers or questions.
Oh, you're stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harper's had her hooves done maybe once or twice, and she just turned a year. So really, under a year old, they don't really need to have their hooves trimmed. They don't grow very fast. It's something to keep an eye out on. And if you do trim them, you're taking off of very little, and their hoof is actually pretty soft. So as they get older, their hoofs harden. Are you keeping any other goats than the 3 you named?
Well, why don't you just name all the ones you're keeping?
God.
That'd be a good idea.
Well, because I haven't made that 100% official.
Well,
And what if I change my mind?
well, then you're allowed to change your mind.
Yeah. All right. Well, I just don't want anybody getting too excited. So after he had a mild stroke, I let him know that we're keeping Pie, Billy, Penelope, Grace, and Evelyn. That's the reaction I get every time.
Yeah.
So in other words, you need to be calling the barn company.
I already called them a couple times. It's not looking good. So
Well, we got to get
we
on.
need to get the hammers and nails out. Is what we need to do.
Oh yay! Hey.
That's what's gonna have to happen.
You've only got a couple weeks. Just
No, we do not shave the udder for milking. We don't.
Oh, if we were to show them, yes, we would.
Yeah, but we don't.
Yeah. So Jake
Yeah.
stopped showing goats before he got to the class that he would have to shave them. So we've clipped them so that leaves like not even like 1/8 of an inch of fur. But he didn't have to like shick razor them,
Yeah.
which you get the shaving cream out and you do it the day of the show.
Out of all the babies, who's the most laid back? And are you going to fix Billy?
Yeah. So all the boys.
Any boys we keep will get fixed.
Ty and Billy
Yeah.
will be fixed. How soon do
They go into heat
They go
after
into
birth.
heat.
They
Oh.
can go in that 8 months, right? They're born in March. They can go into heat in October.
No, after giving birth.
no after
Oh.
giving birth? So
Oh,
they'll
that's a good
start going
question.
into heat again in like August, September time frame.
So March, April, May, June, July, August. So yeah, 5-6 months after
Yeah.
giving birth.
But that's not because that would be any goat. Well, any of the dairy goats. They all stop going into heat after a certain point of the year. So whether they're bred or not, they're not going to be coming into heat January through September. Anyway.
Do goats ever stop eating? Oh, we already read that one. Do we have any Nubians? No, we do not. We have
No, so Nubians are the ones with the long, floppy ears, and they've got like this crown of a nose.
And they're very loud.
They're very loud.
Yes.
Yeah. How many babies have been reserved?
Ooh. Well, you reserved 5.
And we have 5 others. So we
Reserved.
have 5 more that are still available.
Yeah. So 10 reserved, 5 available.
Yep.
Yep.
Vodka cranberry juice with a straw.
Just peeking in, hiding in the bathroom at work.
Stop it!
I love that stuff. That's hilarious.
Oh, we just
Yeah.
joked today.
Yeah.
Oh, I have. Hold on. Is
Oh,
Elizabeth in our
Brenda just told us that she's on your
take
team.
over.
Moderators are supposed to be universal.
No.
No, then you win. You have them all.
Is Elizabeth here?
I don't know if Elizabeth is
Elizabeth,
here.
raise your hand.
I'm like 7 minutes behind on questions.
I'm way behind.
Do you shave the udders? We already answered. Welcome.
I'm way behind. I don't see Elizabeth.
Welcome the lady hanging out in the bathroom at work. She's new.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody that's new. Actually,
Yes.
while you're looking, I'm going to blow up the chat in a minute. And I know our question answerers hate when we do this. Who's your favorite goat? I'm going to run off a couple.
Me?
How many? Yes. How
My
many?
favorite goat, like baby or
Yeah,
adult?
baby, goat.
Baby goat?
Let's
I
just go
mean,
baby.
Pie.
How many are you keeping? We already said. Holy
Pie.
cow. Is Pie Pie going to live goat? Going to be Livy's goat? Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much. Hey there. You have to keep Thunder. Nope, Thunder's already sold, right?
No, he's
No,
not.
Thunder's not sold.
No, he's still available, and I'd really prefer for him to go and be a herd sire.
Yeah, that would
So,
be good.
That
Yep.
would be great.
I wish Shrek could stay.
Shrek is sold.
Shrek is sold.
Yeah. Can we do like a close up of my foot?
Yes, we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll
Oh.
talk about your feet in a minute. I want to ask them a question, but I want to make sure I catch up on all these answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I'm getting more swanky sauce on Monday. Oh, that's awesome.
Woo-woo.
Do you have any Do you have to give goat shots to get my? Hang on. How I do have to give a shout out. I got my swanky sauce Tuesday grilled chicken, and it was. Oh, thank you, Carol. She had to give a shout out. I read it where she had to give shots. I think I drank this beer too fast. But she had to give a shout out because she used swanky sauce on her chicken and she loved it.
Sweet.
Basically, I'm just gonna ask the question anyways because I think I'm pretty much up to it. So very simple answers. I don't care if YouTube thinks our feed is going too fast, because I read about it. That's very hard to get YouTube to think your chat is going too fast and to shut you down.
Oh.
It could happen,
Okay.
but it's really if it comes from one user. So don't one person answer the same question like 100 times.
1 million times.
Basically, the question is simple, because we're starting to learn more about our followers. How long have you been following us for? And basically answer the question with a number. So like 2, and then the letter M if it's been 2 months. Or 1Y if it's been 1 year.
Or W for weeks.
Or W, 13.
Or D for days.
Whatever, 13W if it's been like 13 weeks. Whatever way you want to answer it.
Just
But a very simple estimated answer. We're just curious because we're picking up new followers here and there. And we literally had, and this will bring us to while they answer that question and the feed start to explode. You want a little close up of your foot?
Oh, I kind of wanted to wait until Elizabeth got here.
Oh, we don't know if Elizabeth is here.
No, she's not, but she's on her way.
Is Elizabeth the one that gave you your foot thing?
No.
Oh, no, but
No.
Elizabeth needs to know.
Yeah,
Got it.
she needs to know.
All right, look at that. So 3 months, 2 months, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months.
Another moderator.
Yeah, 3.
Oh.
1 year.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. You've been around a
Oh,
while.
shit. Am I supposed to write this down?
No.
Yes, you're supposed
I
to
just
be
wanted to see.
hashtagging.
So a lot in just the past couple months,
Just
right?
2 months, which is
2
how
months,
long
which
we've
is
had
kidding season.
Kidding
Yep.
season for.
2 weeks. Welcome aboard. 2 weeks.
You're
And
not the oh yeah, you are the longest. You watch every video like 5 minutes after it comes
Yeah.
out.
Unless I'm working.
she's about to reply like 3 years. Before you were YouTubers.
Before.
No. You were YouTubing beforehand.
Yeah, we've been YouTubing a long time. So that's cool. A lot of people in the past couple,
3
basically.
minutes after you went live.
3 minutes, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. 3. Oh, the M's I hope are all months.
Months.
Unless they
Not minutes.
I was
no.
gonna say, we got a lot of new
said
people.
M for months.
So that's cool.
So everybody's around the
4.5.
Round kidding season, basically.
yeah kidding season.
Yeah, 4.5.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had a fan drive up from New Jersey and come to our goat snuggle time this morning. That came off of YouTube, drove from New Jersey.
Did they come to the...
They came to open house too, open barn.
Open barn like a month
Yeah.
ago. Then came back today
That's awesome.
from New Jersey and then head up to Maine to go to see another goat
Becca
farmer.
wins.
Oh, you had Becca would win. That's very true. Yeah.
Wait, my mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 years. She put.
I haven't even been on YouTube for 6 years.
When did
Yeah.
you first get goats, though?
Oh, probably
6 years.
6 years.
But we're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah. She wins by the wrong question.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically 36 years she's been
Ooh,
following
you
me.
just told everybody how old you were.
I don't care.
She's 27 plus shipping and packing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good job.
It's very expensive to ship.
Depends on where you're going.
International.
If it's right to my house, you're 27. Plus 50 cents.
Nice. So the interesting part was a lot of those people that just answered
Yeah.
don't ask questions. I saw a lot of names just pop up
Hey, get some
that
questions out there then.
I've never
Don't
seen
be-
before.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. We
The
don't
board's
bite.
ready.
Yeah.
Oh, that one right
Yeah.
there. Why keep that many? Okay, Simon. Was
Yeah.
that your question?
No.
Whose question was that?
Why
I
keep
don't
that
know.
many? They were on my team.
So we want to keep 2 boys over on the other side of the driveway full time so that we don't have to mow or weed whack that pasture. And as we rotate some girls into retirement, we want them to have a friend so nobody's over there being lonely. Also, we retired Danica this year. Poppy is questionable as to whether or not we will breed her. And it takes 2 solid years to get babies out of a baby. So in 2 years, who else is going to have been retired? You know, who am I going to retire next year? Who's going to take her place? So these are a lot of what ifs. What if not that Moo is going, or we're not going to plan on Moo never being able to be bred again, but what if she has another rough summer and I can't breed her next year?
Right.
So there's a lot of like, just because we have the 12 girls doesn't mean we'll be able to breed 12 girls next year.
That and she loves goats.
I also know that this is our first year using Moose, and Moose has really upped our quality. So I don't want to sell everything and
Right.
regret it, because I sold Aubrey, who is Amy's first doe, and I still regret selling her. So that's
How big of a herd do you, in the next 5 years? I don't know that word. I missed it.
anticipate,
I think that's what
or like I don't know.
you'd have to get up to the real time on your questions.
I'm not there yet.
A lady's been watching the bunny in the corner of the camera, the little black one.
Yeah.
Talk about that little bunny, and yes, we'll try to show her or him at the end of this if
Yes.
we remember.
So that's Montgomery. All of our,
Monty.
well, we call him Monty for short, and he is a Vienna marked Netherland Dwarf. He's solid black except for this one little dot of white on his nose. And he takes after his mother, whose name is Dixie, and she's like a circus rabbit. So she bounces all over the place. She stands on her hind feet and like bends over backwards and does flips in her cage. So he's very active and loves to jump all over his feeder, which is probably what you guys see him doing every morning and evening when they're the most active.
I got it.
What's the question? Are you going to breed moo?
Are you going to
Yes.
breed moo? The plan is.
Plan is, yeah,
Yeah,
of
the
course.
plan is to breed moo in the fall. That's going to depend on if she can remain healthy this summer. Hello.
Yeah.
If she can remain healthy all summer long and keep weight on and not have issues with parasites, then yes, absolutely, she's ready to go.
We might actually have about 500 moose here in the next couple months. Should I talk more about that?
You can, yeah.
So I talked to the teddy bear company again.
We got a
and
sample too.
We got a sample, and we're working on the process of making a moose stuffed animal, and it's
Yeah.
looking pretty good to possibly have that project done by Christmas. So it's
That's my
getting
question.
close. Keep tabs on the swag section of our website as well.
Oh,
And
we
it-
will definitely.
You'll see pictures
You're
all
gonna
over.
see,
Yeah.
yes, it'll be all over our Facebook page.
But it's coming soon. 500
So-
little moose.
Moo the Goat Stuffy. It's gonna be kind of big. 16.
Well, we're looking at
We're
two different
looking-
sizes. So we're looking at a big size stuffed animal,
We're looking at a mini moo.
and then
too.
we're looking at a mini moo too, a little
Yeah.
one.
But they're super cute and soft
Yep.
and fluffy, and
So we
we're really
did-
excited.
I'm just about to finish up Simon Says Saturday for those new people that just logged in like 4 minutes before we went live. We do one episode every week. It's kind of like a reality TV show. We're on episode number 80, and this week's one is kind of interesting, but it's reality. It's real life.
Why? Because
And-
I had a temper tantrum during.
No, this is why. Because I'm not going to go from an argument in the house and that my kids get to see because they're not picking up their clothes and daddy's not doing his thing and mommy's had a little temper tantrum and then go straight from...
Because I had to spend my morning cleaning instead of being out in my barn where I
Right,
wanted
but
to be.
my point is I'm not going to go straight from pick up your jacket, do this, do that, why is the dishes not done, to
Hey, welcome to Simon Says
because
Saturday number
I'm
80.
literally ruining my children if I do that. They would literally start to learn that mommy and daddy's YouTube channel is all fake because they went from this attitude to fake it for that audience, but not, you know what I mean? So we didn't do Simon Says Saturday until like 5 o'clock this
On the next
afternoon.
episode of marriage
That's
counseling.
Yeah,
It's
it's
life.
life. And we document. I literally put the phone to my face and said, you know what? This morning didn't go that well, so Simon Says Saturday is going to be a little weird. And then about 8 hours later, everybody was in a good mood. We had a good time. We made about 100 bottles of lotion, including Jasmine Dream and apple
Cinnamon apple.
apple cinnamon. And the day turned around, and Simon Says Saturday is going to be like 4 minutes this week because it's, like Jenna said, it's real life. But I couldn't go from that tense, you didn't pick up your shit, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, to faking it and having a great time. I mean, it's just not a good thing to do, right? Make sense?
Sure.
I mean, our kids would literally, and our fans would pick up on it like they fake it for us, and we definitely don't fake it.
No.
No.
This is 100% real.
This is all real.
Everything.
Yep.
Except for my mascara. That's manufactured. Ooh, a question.
Will you-
Do you ever bathe?
No,
No,
not
Do
really.
This one.
Bathe
Uh,
the goats.
Male.
No. We.
I was like,
She
is it
wrote,
that
"Do you
awful?"
have-"
I was doing the first one. I wasn't done.
Hey, it's real life.
It's
All
real
right,
life.
it's real life. Not all
so
the time.
every couple days I get
Yeah.
in the bath.
Yeah. So, do you ever bathe the male goats? The answer's no,
No, I don't bathe.
No.
I don't really bathe
They-
any of the goats
unless we're showing.
unless I'm showing them, and then
Yep.
they do get a little scrub. Especially Sadie, because she's white. She's got to have some like stain remover put on her to keep her clean.
And then the other question was, will you do beef this year? A cow?
And that.
Yeah. Well.
yeah, we're on the fence.
Oh, yeah, we're on the fence with
So
that.
the farmer that we used to get our cows from actually got hit hard with the Walmart.
Yeah.
The Walmart decided to only have
Walmart decided to put half the cow farmers out of business.
tanks.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
And he was hit by that, so he had to go get a real job at UPS, which is really sad because they've been farming
Oh
for
God, they
generations.
had 200 head of cattle. I think they went down to 20.
Generations.
Yeah, generations,
Like,
and
he
they
must have been the third generation.
they couldn't keep doing it because the prices got too low. Walmart wanted to control like everything, and it just turned into a big mess.
Yeah. So he doesn't have calves for us this year,
Plus our butcher,
and our butcher went
No.
out of business.
our butcher went
Maybe
up.
not.
Maybe not.
I'm telling you right now. I just got inside information. We'll talk about it later.
All right, good.
Oh.
So maybe
I'm
the
happy.
butcher.
I'm a happy girl.
So if you can find where to get like a Hereford that's
Yeah, so
little-
we're looking. So
Because I want a real beef cow, not a Holstein that we,
Yes.
I want a real beef cow.
Okay,
but
I'm on it.
she doesn't want to raise it till 18 months.
No, I got that.
Yeah.
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 Or even,
still get a little bit
honestly,
more.
even if we get a year old, because I need the milk for lotion. Oh, we're just
Oh.
gonna have a conversation.
We're just saying,
Hold on.
yeah.
Sorry.
Then he can graze.
That's
and
true.
then we can raise
We
him
could
out
buy
till
a
18
year-old
months.
and go
you
8
know the
more
two
months.
farmers here will do the year.
Yeah, let's
But if-
talk. I don't care.
I don't care.
But
Let's talk to
I think
them.
we got an in with that.
But it's
Yeah.
it's meat
But
in
I
our
heard the
freezer.
butcher. It was a family issue.
Okay.
I think it may be resolved
Okay.
All right. I
If
hope
it's
the kids aren't
resolved,
watching.
then we'll
Yeah.
talk to him and
because
bring.
I don't want to go to any other butcher because I think the only other one that's
I don't.
good
I don't
is
like.
too far.
I don't like anybody else,
I-
and I will never,
Not go
ever,
there.
ever go there.
Nope.
I'm
not gonna say it.
Okay, we're back.
Angela's funny. She goes, if I was your kids, I'd misbehave on Saturday so we knew we only got in trouble for a little bit until you go back to YouTube world. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How
Well,
long
if
will
they
Pie
just
and
cleaned
Billy
up
stay
their
with
mess.
the girls?
Yeah. What was that?
Have you noticed that Moo treats Thunder like he is her baby?
Ooh.
You know why?
Why?
Thunder looks exactly like Max from last
That's
year.
true. Moo had a baby. that
Moo
looked
had a
like-
baby that looked just like Thunder last year.
Yep.
And I think they have like this weird little relationship because then on the other hand, she also tries to mount Thunder. I
If
don't know what
Sadie
that's all
was
about.
around more strangers, would it help her attitude?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Sadie
Nope.
was kind of just born like that. I
No,
don't know.
she wasn't. She
No.
started this way after she had her first set of twins.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden she started headbutting kids. So she was 2 years old when
Yeah.
she started acting like a brat. And now, like this morning, she headbutt a lady, not a kid. And I was like, man.
Rob, I think Rob just asked a question.
Yeah, how long will Pie and Billy stay with the girls?
Oh, good one.
Yeah, so because I'm gonna want Charlotte and Sadie's milk, they're gonna have to go at about 12 weeks. They're gonna have to go live over there, which means tick tock on the barn.
That's not happening. It's they're how old now? 6 weeks.
6. So you have another 6.
I have
weeks.
another 6 weeks to build a whole new barn. It's not happening.
Do a lean to. You have a
Yeah.
fence. It'll be good.
Yeah, we're gonna
As
have
long
to.
as
I
We're,
can't.
we're gonna have
Not
to.
babies.
Well, we're gonna have to
I
come
can't
up with
do that.
something new, because
They have to get
reality.
locked in
I'm not
every
building a barn
Well,
in
you could
6
do
weeks.
you could do a lean to with a door.
Right.
It just
That's
won't
all
be
I
like
want.
this.
That's
we
all
could,
I
we
want
could
over
put
there.
a door on what
Oh,
we have
A
there.
force
What's that stuff we use?
T111.
T111.
TC111. That's what
Yeah,
I said.
T111. We could build something.
Bradley,
we could,
over here, you're done.
we could
Good.
do it. We could,
I just
we
want to
could-
do it right the first time.
That's the challenge. Doing it right the first
Well,
time.
Rob's only here for a little bit.
Financially and time would never make it happen. So, needless to say, we got 6 weeks to build a barn, so I don't know what's going to happen. But we got to get those babies over there so we can get more milk to make more lotion, which all of you that just said you got your lotion and you love it, thank you.
Oh,
Because
see,
somebody just said that. I missed
I'm
it.
not live. Will you buy PJs for the next Tog baby so we can tell them apart?
No.
No.
We can
No.
lower them.
No.
No.
I don't know how to help you guys tell them apart.
Yeah.
Look, I was here for the birth, and I still can't do that. Sorry.
sometimes I look at them and I'm
Although
like,
one has shorter things than the other.
yeah. So Grace doesn't have any, and then Tango has one waddle, and the other one is like so little you can't even see it.
So Kathy, I think it was, just said we should do a Sadie headbutt video. We actually have the Sadie headbutt video on record, if they missed it.
Well, one of them.
One of them, the important one. We kept it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Jenny's like, someone's here to milk me.
Yeah. So they said, hey, Liz and Aaron have an old-fashioned barn racing. That's funny you say
That's
that.
how we built this barn.
That's how this place was built.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's how we
Who's
met.
Whose
That's-
kid is that?
I don't know. No idea.
What's that?
He thinks it's spring.
He's dressing for the weather he wants, not the weather we have.
Yes. So that's probably what we would do if we have to build this barn on our own.
Yeah.
But it would be more of a shed than a barn because it wouldn't. Yeah.
Thank you.
Logistically, we wouldn't go into the ground like this. We would build it on a frame, and it would sit on a bunch of crushed stone. There's no outlet over there that works, Rob. Yeah.
There's
None on that side.
4 up there.
Yeah, you have to go up here. Yep. Yep, or all the way down that way near the ladder where Bob is plugged in.
There's an extension cord.
And there's a cord right there if you need it. Alright, did you see anything go by, Jenna? Will you put any new cameras in the new barn? So that's a good question. We'd obviously love to, seeing that YouTube has been such a part of this possible new barn. Unfortunately, I'll have to talk to my network engineer because getting Wi-Fi out that far would be a challenge. That's
Yeah.
very far. It's hard enough to get Wi-Fi here to this barn, and it's about, I mean, it's far away from the modem and everything like that. But to get Wi-Fi all the way out there would even be more of a challenge, but not impossible. So we would hope to, but I can't stream 3 live streams to YouTube all day long. I don't know if the network would handle it. So, but it's definitely possible.
Old McSimon
I have-
had a
what?
moo.
Inside. I'm gonna go inside for a sec.
Oh yeah, go ahead. They're in there somewhere. Yep. Yep.
Hold on.
The House of Pie. Yes, that is correct.
Yay, Moose
So-
will be famous.
I think they need to know more about. They just asked the question.
I asked one of.
Oh,
That's not
They
going
don't
back.
understand that.
Going back, Walmart is who put our cow farmer out of business.
Yeah.
They
So
They,
Because-
they don't understand.
Yeah, so what they did was they contracted certain large dairies around the country to supply their Walmart chain with milk.
they actually bought the dairy.
They bought them.
They cut everybody out of the middle. They literally bought the whole operation.
Yeah.
And of course, that farmer's living in millions now. They like, hey, we'll give you a couple, millions of dollars, and now we own the whole operation. We own your cows, we own your building, we own everything.
It's not even like they're wholesaling the milk anymore. They own that
They
milk.
own the milk. They own everything.
Well, what does that do to all your smaller farmers
Makes
who are
it-
making milk and selling it to groceries
yeah.
at already significant.
Yeah.
Do you have a question or you're gonna answer?
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought because I asked a question, I
Goat
thought you
milk
were gonna
has to be
answer.
pasteurized before you can drink it.
No,
Doesn't have to be, no.
Neither does regular milk.
No,
no,
we
neither
already
does
answered that
regular
one.
milk.
You did this
Okay.
one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, our goat milk is all raw. We don't pasteurize it. I don't really like pasteurizing the milk because it takes away all the beneficial vitamins and nutrients that are found in raw goat milk.
We actually talked about that this morning. Our pediatrician kind of hates that question.
Oh no,
But-
they ask it. They ask it, and I just don't answer it truthfully. I say, yeah, no, they don't drink raw milk.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I do. I tell my kids that, and they just get a time test and they're fine.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want them being poked by something that they don't need because I know they don't have tuberculosis.
Right,
It's
right.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, trust me, they're fine.
How do you know a baby is weaned? Is it when you see the mother's udders full?
Actually, she'll do it slowly. She'll just feed him less and less. She'll stand still less and less each time, and then eventually she'll start kicking the babies away, not even letting
Yeah,
them.
get away from it. And you'll watch the babies drink a lot of water. You're starting to see on our bubble cam outside,
Yeah.
the babies are starting to drink a lot of water. And obviously, if they drink a lot of water, they're not gonna have to drink a lot of milk because they're starting to do it on their own.
By 8 weeks, they don't need it anymore. We keep them on it for, nobody needs to be on it right now. Like, they're already chunky monkeys. Billy's got rolls in his neck. I don't even know how that's possible.
All right, somebody's message, Watts, the last name Watts, I missed her question. Oh, pasteurized before drinking it. I think we got
Elizabeth's here.
Elizabeth's here.
Okay.
Okay.
Are the boys approachable like the girls? Very,
Yes.
very much so.
Yeah, they're stinky certain
Even
times
when
of year.
you don't want them to be approachable, they're still approachable. Yes, Giovanni is affectionately our lap goat, and we raised him from a bottle, and he still would love to cuddle in your lap if Aaron let him.
Oh yeah, those goats. I mean, they're
They've actually, all those boys were bottle raised.
Yep.
But bottle raised and dam raised, it doesn't make a difference. They're just, personality wise, they're sweethearts. Y'all remember the whole sock incident, the faux pas with Elizabeth saying how her Siamese cat fetches socks? So,
if you don't remember the incident, it was
somebody will fill you in. It was extremely funny.
Yeah.
Socks was replaced with a word that rhymes with Hicks and started with a D, and her cat fetches them out of her bedroom. It was a typo, but she meant socks. So anyway, one of our super fans who comes from New Jersey.
Oh, where'd that question?
The second they were here the second time today, and they got us. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, they can probably. I can't see it live because I'm not on the live cam.
Probably not. But anyway, so they are goat socks, and I thought that was extremely funny and appropriate considering what happened on chat last week. So they're goat socks. Fun.
That's funny.
It was really funny.
There was a ruminant question. I'm not sure if anybody saw
I got it right here.
All right.
Is it necessary for a ruminant to have all 4 stomach chambers to remain healthy and digest food completely?
Yes, 100% yes.
And goats have 4 chambers or 2? Cows have 4.
Like cows.
I didn't know that goats had 4. I thought it was
I'm
2.
gonna do a quick Google.
I
so
thought
that we're
goats
not
only had
spreading
2.
Fake news.
Yeah, fix the fake news. All right, what is it? Is Moo and are Moo and Greta related? No.
They're sisters from another mister.
Yeah, so no.
So they grew up together as sisters, but they're not blood related whatsoever. So Greta or Genevieve. Was that Greta or Genevieve? Did they ask about?
Were Moo and Greta related?
Genevieve.
I don't
Hold
know.
on.
'Cause
Greta.
Moo and-
Says Greta.
Greta.
Oh, okay, no. Then definitely no.
Yeah.
Not even
So
close.
Sharon says it too.
They're not even sisters from another mister. They are like niece and auntie. Because Genevieve and Moo grew up together and they're BFFs. And then Greta is Genevieve's daughter. So maybe by association.
Yeah.
But no, Greta's an La Mancha and Moo's an Alpine. So they're not related whatsoever.
Right. Sharon says it here that many people where they live in Lancaster County, which I think is Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's Amish country.
That's Amish country. Drink whole milk from farms all the time, and there's no problems ever. Of course, the closer you get to your food, the better it is for you.
Hence
the
why I will
government
tell
just
the
doesn't think so.
pediatrician, no, they don't, because I don't want my kid getting poked with something else.
Right.
Jake has a severe anxiety with needles. He just went for
Right.
his physical, and all they had to do was the iron pinprick. Literally took us 15 minutes to talk him off of a cliff before he finally gave his finger over to the nurse and was like, okay, do it. And cried the whole time, being 13 years old.
So right now, the only goat giving us milk for lotion is Genevieve.
Yes.
That's it. That's
Right
the
now.
only goat we're getting lotion. Like, we need to make more lotion right now. We don't have enough milk. So,
The answer is 4 stomachs, by the way.
so it is 4
Yeah,
stomachs
we were
in a
right.
goat. Yep. Yep.
Same
so-
as cows.
And somebody wants to know if they can have a tour of the Bucks when you have an afternoon Q&A.
So we'll try, yeah. We did a tour of the Bucks. Simon says Saturday. I want to say it's 78 or 77. It was only a couple weeks ago, and it was called "Who's Your Daddy?" And that talks about the Bucks and tells you which babies belong to which dad. It's a good video for that kind of information. The challenge with me bringing the live camera to the boys is I don't have Wi-Fi over there, so I would lose the
Yeah.
video. So I can't bring live over there, do Q&A over by the boys, can't really do it, but I can make a video, and I already did. It's up there. When is barn cleanup? Good question. So the new barn cleanup tool has arrived. It's still sitting in its
Now
shipping crate.
we have to wait for the ground
Yeah.
to harden after all the rain that we
Right.
got,
We
which
have-
is kind of
Yeah,
difficult right
as
now.
soon as we get 3-4 days of dry weather, and I have a good 8-hour
and it's
stretch of
not
no other
so
work
mushy out
to
there.
do. Well, that's my point. 3-4 days of dry weather, that'll be not so mushy, and I need 8 hours of nothing else to do because it's going to take all day. Even with the fancy new tool for the tractor. If it works, I still got to hook it up and make sure it all works. So that's coming soon. Possibly this week. Like,
Yeah,
it
no,
could be
has
that
to-
soon.
It has to be soon.
Yeah, it has to be soon because remember, the floor is getting so high with all this hay, we're getting to the point where the baby goats can start jumping this wall. And
Oh.
that's not a good thing.
They can. They just
Yeah.
don't realize
They don't, right. And last year we had some of them start doing it.
Yep.
And then they end up out here, and then they scream, and then we have to come out here in the middle of the night.
Those boys were smart. They would jump over and then jump right back in when they wanted to go in.
Yeah,
And there's nothing out here right now for them to get into
right.
that would harm them. So
Yeah, we just don't want that happening, so it's coming. It's
Nope.
coming soon. I would say within a week or two at the most, all depending on weather and work related.
Kathy noticed the babies are doing real poo now.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Very cute little pebbles
Yeah.
drop from their butt.
Aaron finished the greenhouse yet?
No. Jesus.
Hey, I'm almost done with my bottle.
That goes back to everything else
I
going
also
on.
shared some.
Go ahead.
That's not a question.
Go ahead. There's
a
a
porta
potty
potty
in the
out
driveway.
there.
Oh, hell no.
Or going
There's
inside.
Mabel. You can do Mabel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know who Mabel is?
Mhm.
No.
Okay.
But I don't have tissue.
Cold
Oh.
table. What? Cold table? Hi. Somebody just said hi.
We're talking about you.
Now, you could say whatever you want.
No, I was talking to you about.
I know, but what do you want me to say?
Oh my gosh.
Just go.
Okay, so
I do want to talk about the cork board too.
then go ahead. Talk about the corkboard.
Okay, so when we mentioned the cork board last week of all the cards we're putting on it, guess what happened? A
We
whole bunch
got
of
more
cards showed up. I actually have a whole pile over here. Hang on a second. Let's talk so they're not just.
Okay. Hello. I know we're gonna
Okay,
milk you
see,
soon.
we have a whole bunch of cards that have showed up, and I have to find now more thumbtacks.
Yeah.
So thank you very much to
Who
all
is Mabel?
all the people.
What?
All the people sending little letters and little cards, right? Very cool stuff.
So yeah, we want to thank everybody for sending the cards and their well wishes and heartfelt sympathy for Jack and supporting us and just letting us know how our channel has impacted you and helped you, because it helps us understand the kind of impact we're making and we're having on our community, because we love our community.
Right.
We would, didn't I say this today? Our community is so important. It's like, if we didn't have a community,
No.
we'd be a bunch of crazy people sitting here talking to ourselves.
Oh, you know what's funny? It actually
Stop it!
it actually came up the and I wish I knew her name and his name. The two that drove up from New Jersey.
Michelle.
Hey, we're working here.
It was on here. It
Oh,
was
it's that little
Michelle and
tag.
Jason. Michelle and
So
Jason.
and you know, there's a lot of farm channels. It's over there. There's a lot of farm channels on YouTube, right? There's some huge ones. I respect them. I follow them. You know, the giraffe and the Read 'em and Weeps and all those guys. They've done an amazing job.
Read 'em and read.
Whatever their name is, I don't know. But one thing they said to us today while they were here, they were like, I've been following those channels for like a year or whatever. I've been following you guys for a couple months, but I feel like we're your friends already.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a different way we conduct our channel. I don't
And
know.
honestly, I don't watch the other channels, so I don't
don't
know how
really watch
they
them
really
anymore either.
conduct their channel. So I don't know, but
I
mean,
probably haven't watched another farm YouTube channel in like 4 months. I used to watch them all because I was just learning, but I'm drinking beer. A very good one.
Yeah. So, it goes back to,
So-
you know, you guys have supported us so much. It's like, I don't know. I open the cards and it's nice. It's heartwarming to receive the cards and see all the support on the GoFundMe page, the Patreon page, the PayPal. Like,
Yeah.
it's overwhelming. It's,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, every
Yeah.
day I almost just like sigh, not because I'm sad. I mean, I am sad, but it's just touching. And I can't explain it because I've never felt like that before.
Every time
so.
we move, she's like, milk me.
She's like, milk me now.
I
So
mean,
yeah, I want to personally thank
I got this card out for a
this
reason.
one. I had a hard time.
I got this one out for a reason because of the question that just came up on the dry erase board. How are your kids about Jack?
I'm thinking
So-
that's human kids.
That's human kids, right? Indoors. The little ones are past it, right? They're 3
I'm not
and
really
5
sure
years old.
I'm not sure they. We told them,
Whoa, they know.
but
But
I'm not
it's-
sure they
at that age,
understand
it's-
that
yeah.
where.
Yeah.
When we said, you know,
Comprehension.
we had to send Jack to heaven. I think Quinn looked at me, and he smiled in confusion. It was like a confused
right.
smile,
He's
like,
5.
oh, okay, I
Yeah.
don't know what that means. So I think he kind of thinks he just went to go live at somebody else's house called heaven.
Yeah, he doesn't get it.
But our older two, even just today,
Just today they lost it
and
a little
last
bit.
night at dinner,
Yep, last night at
They-
dinner.
they were okay for a little while.
Well, that's because this is what happened. We all sat down at dinner, which is shocking. All of us at the dinner table for a meal, and Quinn, our 5-year-old, 6-year-old, goes, "Who's no?" Somebody said.
Yeah, so the head, you
that
sit
I
at the
sit
head
at
of
the
the
head
table.
of one end, and the other head of the table was empty. And somebody said, I think it was Quinn, said,
Oh, who's gonna sit?
"Who's gonna sit that seat? Who's gonna sit at that seat?" And I'm like, "Nobody. We're all here."
Yeah. And Tyler
And
goes.
Tyler goes,
Jack could sit there.
Jack should sit there." And then the tears started flowing, and it turned.
And we all started crying.
Yeah, and it was tough. And then that was last night.
Yeah.
But for the last week, they've been okay.
I mean, they haven't.
Yeah.
I know you miss Jack too.
And then today, when they're out here, the big boy, the 2 older boys, Jake and Tyler, were out here with our open barn with like 25 people, and they're helping and they're watching everybody play. And Tyler just lost it and was
Well,
like,
what
"I
happened
miss
was
Jack."
Fiona.
Yeah.
Fiona looks just like Jack, and I don't know. Jake was reading the chat, and somebody in chat said, "Oh, that must be Jack," and Jake got kind of mad, like Jack's not here. We don't have Jack anymore.
Right.
And that just started the spiral of
Yeah.
I miss Jack, and they
Right.
both started crying.
Right. And we got this card from one of our fans. I'll show you guys. Let's see if I can get it up here. Jenna, is it up there? There we go.
I
Hang
won't
on.
know it's delayed.
Look
No,
at
it's
that
up there.
card. Handmade little card of Jack. That was a cool card. That was a tough one, though.
That was tough to
That was
open.
a good one. That was tough to open. That was
That
a
got
good
me.
one. That one got us, but that one's up on the wall.
Someone asked, do you have a name for some of these?
Yep. Hold on.
We're looking for a name.
Hat J.
Hat J?
Hat J.
Okay. Asked, did you let Jenny see Jack after he passed away?
No.
No.
No. Jenny didn't give up on Jack, but I mean, in the animal kingdom,
She
Jenny
did.
moved on a good 48 hours before Jack passed away.
It was that 24-hour mark.
Yeah, she didn't want to feed him. She
Yeah.
wanted nothing to do with him. Because think about it, in the animal kingdom, he becomes
She becomes
a
target.
target for predators.
in caring for him, and
Right.
he was so sick he couldn't even move
Right.
on his own.
Right.
So yes, excuse you, you barked.
Yeah, she wanted to.
Jen slowly started to recognize Jack. That he smells different.
Yep.
Our vet said that sick animals smell different, and that's how when a mom delivers a baby who is, you think she's rejecting the baby, really she knows something we don't know.
Right.
And so Genevieve is an amazing mom, and I would never ever think of her rejecting a baby. But her reaction to Jack in the last 24 hours of his life, we were still fighting for him, but she already knew. she knew what we didn't. She knew what we didn't want to admit to. So, and that was clear and evident with how she reacted when we put her in with the rest of the herd. She didn't cry out for him. She wasn't like crazy. You know, the moms know when they're separated from their babies.
Are you looking for the? I don't think it was empty. Maybe it was.
Well,
I'm not
finish
sure.
it off.
Yes, now it's empty. Here, trade. Good, thank you. That was awesome.
Jeanette asked, did you see the baby do a flip off the table? Yes. So we are compiling a blooper reel of like all the bloopers that happened during the day of funny things or accidents. I saw the cat got headbutt and almost fell in the water. Yes, so Fiona did a flip off of the platform the other day, and we are kind of saving these videos to do one big blooper video at the end of the season.
I just want to clarify something. I don't know if it came out wrong. Ruby mentioned something about I really enjoy Aaron and Liz tremendously, but I will refuse to say anything about any other YouTuber. They all offer something different for us to see, and I would agree 100%.
Yeah. I would never bash another channel. I just personally
I've
don't
actually
watch
helped other farm YouTube channels get bigger, because I think if we all work together in this farming / real world YouTube community, we all get better. And that's why I've used some of those big guys to learn from and back and forth. But not all YouTubers think that. They're like, if I'm going to help you, my channel won't get bigger. And if you start to learn the behind the scenes of YouTube and really live in it every day like I do, some people are there to help and some are not. So no, I'm not talking bad about anybody else. I learned a lot from what the giraffe guys did and what, you know, Read 'em and Weep does, and another guy, I can't remember his name right now, but he does really good, him and his son, and he's got a Kubota contract, so he does a lot of Kubota stuff.
I follow a rabbit breeder
He's really good.
who does a lot of meat rabbits, but
Yep.
teaches you a lot about how to breed them. And in the beginning, I watched like his whole series. So
Yeah.
no, I just personally, I don't know. I think that comment was specifically geared towards the comments our fan had about how I've been watching this channel.
Right,
I've
it's
been
just the way
watching
you
yours.
connect.
It's
That's
just,
it.
and I think that's gonna happen.
Oh, agree.
I don't expect everybody that watches us are going to connect with us.
No,
some people
might
can
not
be
like
I
us.
really don't like them. They're weird.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine because
We get a thumbs down on every video.
because to each their own, right?
Right.
That's what makes us
Oh, it's
all
not here
awesome
yet.
is that
Yeah.
we all like different things.
Right.
So
Yep.
no, I would never bash any
No.
other channel.
Not at all.
Oh, who is Mabel? Mabel is the tree that we all pee at.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Do you know whatever happened to your April and Oliver? I have to go back.
Oh,
and
we sold
see.
them.
We did.
Yeah.
We sold them.
We
I
sold them.
actually, yes, I know. Did he buy both of them though?
Is that the big truck we loaded?
No.
Oh.
No, that was the year before that. I think they.
Drove from Maine.
Yeah, I think our April and Oliver both went to the same home, and they're doing great. His goats are doing awesome. So
somebody said the fact that all the lotion is being made from Genevieve makes the lotion even that much more special.
It is.
That's what somebody said. Yeah.
I don't know who
Yeah.
I think I was talking to one of our moderators, and because I know what order we've made the scents in, like almond biscotti and honeysuckle were all made with Rainy and Greta's milk, and then now that we've got a full supply of
Yeah.
Genevieve's milk, now I know that cherry blossom, jasmine, the apple cinnamon.
We're
what's the other
100%.
one? There's one more. I said cherry blossom. Anyway, the remaining 4 scents were made all with Genevieve's milk.
Right. Yeah.
Once we start milking, everybody will have.
So I'm going to teach everybody a little trick. So because we're working with a raw product that is not consistent, right? Buttermilk can change. They start eating green grass or they're on hay. The milk can change a little bit. The first batch or first two, you know the order we made the scents in,
Yeah. So the
came out
almond-
a little thicker
yeah.
than they should have.
The almond biscotti and the honeysuckle were having issues with the consistency is a bit too thick to fit up.
You need to
You're
move.
a brat.
Come on, get down.
No, she's fine.
Yeah.
She's like,
They're a
She's
little
getting
too.
you again.
Yeah, they're a little too thick to fit up the pump. So all you have to do is mix in a quarter teaspoon of water. Mix it.
That was 1/4 teaspoon. It's a tiny bit of
Yeah.
water in there, and just swirl it around.
And really,
And you got to pump like 50 times.
well, so I wouldn't stir it with the pump though. I tried
That's
to stir it
true.
with the pump today and it wasn't working. But when you go inside and use like a meat thermometer, something that can really go all the way down to the bottom and really mix it in.
Yeah, if you have a cooking skewer,
a
like for the
skewer,
grill.
yeah, it does work. But you have to add a quarter
Yeah,
teaspoon.
but that's been fixed, so we're all
yeah,
set.
so all the
We made a
additional
small recipe change, and we're good.
all the additional scents that we've done haven't had that issue. This is also our first year working with a pump and not a squeeze bottle. So the consistency, yeah.
You're gonna say pass.
I'm confused.
I don't know. I don't think I got a photo.
What's the question?
I don't know. Something about a
Yeah.
photo.
Brenda
Heck.
R.
Something about a photo that
Yeah,
came.
Brenda, I don't see a photo. Send it to me again, and I will answer.
Somebody asked if we would plant a tree for the goats to climb. The answer is no, because it's just too.
It has
Oh,
to.
is it
It has to be so.
they
old
would
and mature.
chew it before it can grow.
They would eat it. They would eat it.
Yeah, so it
We
just
would have
wouldn't
to
work.
build a fence around this tree.
If anything, I could, and I've thought of this, grab some of the. We had a couple trees on the property fall,
Mhm.
and instead of cutting them for firewood, like literally bring them out here and like make
do
a little,
like a bounce.
like a little jungle gym, like balance beam. But we'd have to attach them so they don't roll. We could do like a old style log cabin, like notch this tree here and not so it sits, and make like a little like this.
like a balance beam almost.
Yeah, we
Make a
could,
balance
but I need that firewood too. So I don't
We
know.
do need that firewood.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's a tough.
Miss Liz,
Yes.
will your slipper going into the water be in the blooper video?
It should
Yeah.
be.
That was
Yeah,
great.
it
It
probably
is.
could be.
It's there.
Yes, that was a good one. That was very good. Oh, another refill. Another refill. You could come on camera. It's okay.
I'm good,
Here,
thanks.
just.
I'll be on camera when I go in with the babies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just finish that one off.
Oh, somebody said. Oh, I wanted to say another story about swanky sauce because I don't know if I told you this. Oh no, you know. So I got a message from somebody who's a big fan of swanky sauce, and really loves Aaron's
Oh yeah.
like egg and. Could you stop making out over there?
Oh my goodness.
We just got home.
Oh.
Save it for later.
Save it
You're
for 30
distracting
minutes.
me.
Wow.
He's
What's
been
the
gone
tip?
for what, a week?
Yeah. Lotion and
Hello? When you really want to talk?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
wait.
I know
All
how
right.
you
So
are.
the lotion was received.
Anyway.
Perfect consistency.
Perfect.
The next person.
Okay. So the swanky sauce in your egg recipe,
Yes.
like your morning egg sandwich
Yep.
recipe,
Simon says Saturday 79
yeah.
last week.
no, I thought it
No,
was
I put it
a
in
couple
last
weeks
week's, I
ago.
think.
Anyway, it got her thinking, but she doesn't like anything on her eggs. So she's like, well, I'm gonna try it in the morning, and I'm gonna let you
so
know how
good.
it goes. But I'm just letting you know I don't like anything on my eggs. So the next morning, she's like, holy shit.
Yeah, like that.
I love it. Yeah, she loved it. So kudos.
Eggs is actually number one. If I ever did a poll as
Yeah,
into
eggs
what's
are
it use,
awesome.
it's eggs is number one.
On deviled eggs?
Oh yeah, deviled
Oh
eggs.
my god.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Deviled eggs, scrambled
That's
eggs.
like my snack. Is I cut the hard boiled egg in half.
And then number 2 is pulled pork, and number 3 is chicken.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
All right, so who is your favorite buck?
my favorite. Oh.
And let's go adult bucks, not baby bucks. Yeah, those 3 out there.
I love moose.
Moose is
I
pretty
don't
freaking
know.
hilarious.
I mean, I love Moose, but I got history with Giovanni.
Yeah,
I have a
Giovanni's.
lot of history
Yeah.
with Giovanni.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
Rainy the only registered alpine?
Well, registered Alpine doe, yes. Her boyfriend Grayson is also.
So if
registered.
Rainy has a girl, does that mean you would keep her to increase the alpine female herd? Does Rainy have a girl this year?
I already answered. No, Rainy
No.
has Thunder.
Yeah. So if Rainy has a girl next year, you'd probably keep her. I don't know.
I already answered.
What do you mean?
They
you-
know. They know the answer.
The answer is yes. I can.
And if Moo has another Moo,
Yeah. Needless to say, I'm gonna run out of room.
that's why we need another one.
No, I mean room like the town will tell me I have
Yeah.
too many goats. When people buy the babies, do they keep their names? No, they don't keep. They do keep the names you feed. You feed. Oh my god.
Yeah, I even said to. So
Cheers.
I even.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Historic. Like so, last year we actually didn't name many of the babies, which is horrible. I don't know why. We just. I think maybe that was my way of not attaching to them.
You got rid of
Everybody left
Harper.
except for Harper. So I think I knew going into that year we weren't going to keep anybody, and yeah, it was bad. Although we had Max too, but yeah. So what was the question?
I don't know. Something about keeping more goats, and I said we're
What,
gonna
this
run out of
one?
room. No, I don't know what question she
the
was.
question was the names.
The names.
The
Do they keep the names? Yes.
Yeah, most of the people that we do sell the goats to, I don't typically name the goats that we're not keeping. And I do the same thing with rabbits. I'm not going to name them. I want the owner to have the option to like pick their own cute name. But a lot of people do, like when they're introduced to a goat and I'm like, oh, that's Apple or that's Uno, they'll keep the name. And I know one of the two families that are taking the two of our goats, they're going to keep Shrek and Fiona as Shrek and Fiona. Can you add that to your questionnaire?
Does the mild sauce have much of a kick? I love spicy stuff, but my tummy doesn't. Okay, so
Oh,
So
actually, I want
actually-
to say, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
all right. So the mild sauce has a little bit of a kick. Not really. You'll be fine. But the hot version has obviously a bigger kick. But because we don't use any crap, right, like high fructose corn syrup, and our vinegar is really low, I've actually had a lot of people say they love spicy food, but indigestion and like normal hot sauce bothers their stomach, and swanky sauce does not bother their stomach.
And when you cook with it,
And yeah, exactly.
it kind of comes down a
Yeah,
little.
yep, and when you cook with it, the caramelization of the honey makes it not as hot. So I got a feeling you'd be fine.
Tell us again who you're keeping.
Oh, tell us
What,
again.
Just
Who
tell
you're
us again
keeping.
Who you're keeping.
Oh, who we're keeping? Pie, Billy, Penelope, Grace, and Evelyn. Aaron, that is your question that Jenna is holding up.
Oh, can you add sound? So, sound to the bubble cam. I actually added sound to the bubble cam, I think earlier today or a couple days ago, and I'll turn it back on. The problem is the bubble blocks all the sound. So I don't think you're going to hear anything. I could try
Do you
again.
get reverb though?
I don't know. I think it's actually on right now. I literally.
Is it? Because I was on earlier and it wasn't.
I don't ever hear anything either.
Yes, bubble cam audio is on right now.
Hold on.
Bubble cam audio is
Oh,
on.
everybody's gonna leave us.
On.
I
Yeah,
know.
don't leave.
Don't
Hold on.
leave us. Go open another window, and Jenna's going out there to make some noise. And you guys tell us if you can hear her.
Yeah, it looks like it's on. I mean, it says it's on.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
the
but
thing.
like the green line, I don't know. I'll have to. Whoa, hang on, I just zoomed in.
Yeah, close the door.
Well, coming out there like you got me. Fool.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh, hang on a second. Aha! Now bubble cam is on.
Oh, now bubble cam's on.
Yes, they might be able to hear you. Yeah, let's try that. I had a setting missing. Nice job, YouTube. You guys got it. There was a setting missing. Bubble cam now has audio.
Hey, any update on Isaiah from his mom?
No updates.
No, nothing.
Nope, haven't
Nope.
heard from anybody.
Haven't heard.
So I think Nona said something
Don't.
about who's getting Shrek and Fiona.
Oh,
So Shrek and Fiona are actually going to dear friends of ours now. They have 4 of our previous kids, and she almost wanted to jump over.
Yeah, she's not happy.
Yeah. They have 4 of our kids. They're now 2 years old. They have Sadie's first twins, right?
Yeah, 2 or
First twins,
3 years.
Samson and Sterling.
Yeah.
And then Wendy, who we actually lost.
Yeah.
We lost Wendy. They have Wesley and Willow as well. And so they wanted to add another female so that Willow would have a friend. So, but they don't like breaking up twins. So
Yep.
they're gonna
They
have.
actually like buying the babies as twins. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. So, and they don't change names, so they'll be
Yep.
Fiona and Shrek forever. Hi, baby girl. You're very, very
So
beautiful.
somebody said we should get our chairs monogrammed, and we're actually working
Oh my
on
God,
that.
we are.
We're gonna
working
put
on
it
that.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Swanky, Mr. Swanky.
Mrs. Swanky.
Yeah. Possibly.
Can
Or
I be a swanky
so,
hat?
something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We'll get you a fancy hat
Yeah.
or shirt.
I'm so happy the bubble cam now has audio. I don't know if it's gonna work though.
Did they say it worked?
They said they heard you, so
Okay. Well, I'm loud.
I think we have a swanky sauce addiction. Yeah, you do. I saw your order come in.
yeah,
You definitely do.
yeah.
There's meetings for that. They're
Yeah.
here at the house every
Yeah.
Friday night, and
Yeah.
oh gosh.
Can I make a suggestion for people that are doing questions? Can you please put a question mark when
Oh,
you're doing questions? It makes me easier to
Ooh,
find
maybe
it.
we should do
Yeah.
not the
do
light
a
bulb.
question. No.
No,
No,
just
that-
a question mark.
Yeah.
I look for question
Yeah.
marks.
So make sure you have
Yeah.
a question mark at the end of your question so that our
Or even throw in the
helpers.
question mark emoji. There's a question mark emoji. It would
Is there
pop
really?
out. Yeah,
Oh.
it's a good one.
that
yeah.
would be helpful.
Yeah, it would pop out. That
If Moo has a doe next year, will you keep it? It's gotta be the right doe, but I don't know. I think we always have room for an exceptional animal. It's a safe answer.
Hey, I haven't picked one yet, so
Did-
I reserve time.
See?
Did you
You're
see
being
how that
picky.
pops out? I just put one up there.
I am
Hold on,
so
I can't
far
scroll.
beyond
If I
blind.
scroll
red
down, I'm gonna
question mark.
mix it.
Bright
Yeah.
red question mark.
Yep.
That might help.
Yep.
You just type in the word
Even
question
just a regular question.
or a regular, but it's just another way for it to pop out. Yeah.
I kind of scrolled backwards and it's weird. I see that you guys are talking about putting the lotion in something that's easier for like arthritis.
Oh yeah, they want a squeeze bottle.
Yeah, a squeeze bottle or a jar.
Or
something.
maybe even something to put it in their purse. I don't know if that's what they're
Oh.
trying to do.
So that's
Lotion's-
difficult. Lotion's
Yeah.
really hard because what I don't want is that the packaging looks cheap. Because it's not a cheap product.
Right.
You know, it's all quality ingredients. You guys know you're trying. You guys are using it.
Right. We-
So I don't
Plus,
want to compromise on the look either.
When it comes to running a business, labels cost a fortune, and getting labels made and getting the we're also, we said this last Saturday. We have 6 cents now. We're
Ooh,
probably
just
gonna wait till you hear what I'm gonna say. We'll probably have 12 cents by the end of the year. Some holiday ones, some new ones. We'll
Hold on.
possibly launch a lotion of the month club for next year, meaning you get one lotion every month for a set price. Go ahead.
So we're actually going to be releasing seasonal collections. So we're going to release 3 to 4 cents per season. So we're going to have a spring collection, a summer collection, a fall collection, and a winter collection. And those collection scents will keep a base of like scents that we're going to carry all the time. But we will, people who sign up for the Lotion of the Month Club or whatever we're going to call it, we'll send you out, say if we're doing like in April, we're in April now, let's pretend that jasmine is the scent of the month, or cherry blossom is the scent of the month. That's the one you get. May, maybe it's honeysuckle. June, we're going into summer now, so our summer collection will release it to everybody. But if you're in the scent of the month club, you're gonna get the whole collection throughout the summer season. Hope that makes sense, right?
Yes.
Did you want to add
It
anything
said-
to that?
Oh yeah, and another thing we're
Did you hear
launching.
what I said?
Heard it all.
Make that. I hope that makes
Heard it
sense.
all.
What does that
So
mean?
so
What a butt.
last Saturday, our helper reminded me that men use lotion too. So we
I
are,
have
Cedarwood?
we are actually getting a sample pack of scents for men. So we're gonna go through the sample pack with
Pick
with
the ones.
with other helpers to give us an
other
idea.
suggestions and
Suggestions.
news. Yeah.
I think I saw a scent there that smelled like hops. I'm just
Or what?
kidding.
I'm dead serious. Oh, oatmeal stout.
Oatmeal stout lotion.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That would be good.
So there-
I'm gonna put it's
It's
Rob's.
It's. Thank you,
Thank
whoever
you
just
for the
ordered. Whoever just ordered.
I just got an order and it went.
Um,
But
I thought it was a
that
weather
one-
alert. I was like, oh my god.
no,
But-
that's our.
But we can make them a little more personal too, because Livy helps with the lotion, Quinn helps with the lotion,
Right.
and I want them and like our helpers, like people you guys know Jenna and Angie and Rob. They're here all the time. Well, let them go through all the scents and be like, this is Jenna's pick, this one's Rob's pick, and Livy's pick. To kind of see.
No, you don't have to return the mesh little pink bag the lotion
no,
came
I don't want it back.
so we can
Keep
reuse
it, use it
Use
for
it.
something else we
Re-gift
got
it.
going on.
Yeah,
Re-gift
do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, I mean when Christmas comes
Dude, I
around.
really love this red question mark.
Will
Did you see
you
Papa's?
I saw his, yeah.
will you add a registered goat to your herd?
Well, we have some. I think.
Well,
I think they mean probably.
so I reached out to Rainey's breeder, and in the thought process of I really want to add more registered alpines to the herd, and I think I'm just gonna. I don't know. That conversation didn't really go anywhere. I'm not sure if she ran out of does
So,
or
Keep
whatnot.
going.
So I think I would like to keep room in our herd for like a Rainey's daughter or a Moo baby. I mean, she wouldn't be registered; she'd be half registered. But I want to keep room. Since we kept 3 girls this year, I don't have room this year for more outside herd. It's healthier for the herd if we just keep our own stock.
No, so we got 2 questions.
Okay.
One is the unscented lotion. So we talked about this, and Linda asked again. One thing we need to know as lotion producers now, we have shea butter in our lotion, which means it's technically not unscented.
It does have a
it
smell
has
to
a
it.
smell to it. Will that still work? So that's a good question.
Use the stuff I gave you.
No. And then the other question, so Linda, let us know. And then it goes back to the labels.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's
we're
another
producing
label.
500 to 1,000 labels of each scent. I can't produce 500 labels of an unscented if
That
I
we
don't know if it's gonna
yeah.
sell.
So I guess
So we
would
might be
have
able to do an
a-
unscented with a cheap
No,
little.
I
She
never
won't
do-
let
I
me
would
do
never
anything.
I would put it out there to all 216 of you who would want unscented. Give a thumbs up if you want an unscented.
Right, and then we
would
just
you use it? Your husband, your father, your
right, like how popular is it?
or would they want a
I mean,
masculine smell?
We could make a run of only 25 bottles of unscented, but the
It
problem
just
is
wouldn't be labeled.
it wouldn't be labeled.
Yeah.
It would be shipped with no label.
And another
And
order.
another order, thank you.
This is all day, every day. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't know where they're coming
Hey,
from.
would Grams have a pick?
Huh?
Somebody wants to know would Grams have a pick?
Would Grams have a pick?
If
What does
she
Grams
can get her
want to
nose
know?
in some bottles.
She wants
No,
to
no,
buy
no.
some, or her
Somebody-
friends want to buy some.
Somebody asked, would
Right.
Grams get a pick?
Oh.
Yes. I mean, that would be.
Can
I think
Grams get a pick? Grams, what are you trying to pick? That's what I need to know.
When she said the little sample thing where this is
This-
Rob's
the
pick, this
scent.
is Jenna's pick.
Got it. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. If you're around and you can smell them, of course. Can't find a question mark thing. That's okay. You don't have to use it. Under your emoji section, just write the word question and it should pop up. What size shoe do you wear?
It doesn't work that way on an iPhone.
I found.
On an iPhone, I had to go to the emojis and scroll over to all the questions.
Oh,
You
you had to
couldn't search?
scroll.
You
No.
couldn't search?
Not on my emoji
No.
typewriter.
Yikes.
What size shoe do you wear? I found goat shoes on Amazon. Liz, what size shoe do you wear?
Goat shoes.
Goat shoes. That's what she said.
On Amazon.
On Amazon.
Now I gotta
I'm
search
kind of
this.
no. What size shoe do you wear?
An 8.
An 8.
They were looking at buy goat socks, not for
Yeah.
you already.
Oh, Jenny's
Yes,
really
I
upset
think
now.
somebody's. Okay, Jenna, we're working. Genevieve.
I'm right here.
All right, we're gonna get to her soon. See if there's any questions we're missing because we gotta milk her.
Dark in there.
Somebody asked if we can make socks with our baby goats on them so they can buy them from us.
You'd have to look at our website.
I think I can
With
make
our
socks.
goats?
Yes, that's my point.
Oh.
Do you make like a thunder socks? you know what I mean? Like you'd have to pick 1 or 2 goats. We'll look into that.
Is the goat lotion hypoallergenic?
Ooh.
I think it really depends on what allergies you have because there is almond oil in it. There's avocado oil in it. So it depends on it. Yes, in that there's not chemicals in it. All of the ingredients that we use are natural or come derivative of natural plants. So yes, goat milk lotion in general has like moisturizing qualities and it's great for eczema and psoriasis and cracked skin and it adds all these minerals and vitamins into your skin. Hypoallergenic, I always suggest like if you get some and you think you think you have pretty sensitive skin, go and use it on a very small section of your skin. See if you have a reaction. If you don't, then go ahead and use it. But I have not ever heard feedback of somebody saying the goat milk lotion.
By the way, we got about 20 people that have said yes to unscented.
Okay.
So what we can do is use one of the labels we have and literally put something right over the word, like honeysuckle, and put something over the word that says unscented.
Yeah.
Just for like a 30 batch or something. I can't print 1,000 labels of unscented. Not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe. Thank you. Maybe if somebody, I don't know. We'll look in. We're about to print a new run of labels, but we have to do our sampling of these male scents first. So we got a lot to do in like the next week. So we might add unscented to the list.
Hey, do goats eat less in the summer?
Yes.
I
I just saw that question.
Yes.
Yes, they do. No, they don't, actually. If we're talking about do they eat less, what are they eating less of? In general, no, they don't. They eat the same, if not more, in the summer. But what they do is they eat pasture, meaning they don't eat as much hay. So our cost to feed them goes way down in the hay department, but it goes way up in the grain department.
Oh, we have to fix. These people are picking out all our flaws. So they just read the vanilla sugar scent. Does does it really have flower scents mixed in? No. So
No,
I got lazy when I made those 6. I build the website. I pretty much control all the back end of the website. But Liz jumps in when the English language is involved because I hate it. So I just copy and pasted 6 descriptions 6 times and posted. All the images are different because I could work with images.
This is what I'm dealing with.
But then she goes,
Lazy.
oh shit, all the descriptions are the same and they're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
We meant to fix that.
We're in the process of fixing the
descriptions.
website in general.
Yes.
So that when
we're
you
doing
land
that.
when you land on our product sheet, we've got categories. So you have the swag category. Hi honey, I know you want to be milked. Swag category, swanky sauce category, and lotion category.
Oh,
So it's not such a jumbled mess, which is what it is right now.
Yes.
So once we do that, and we cannot do that because that's our web developer. So we're waiting on our web developer to fix that. And then once we do that, we'll tinker with the descriptions of each product to make sure they are spot on 100%.
Is the lotion thick?
Yes.
Yes, but it's not as thick as the first batch that went out.
Yeah. So it's thick, it's creamy, it's rich, delicious, it smells yummy. But it is a little thinner now so that it can fit through the pump. It is still very thick. And it will so you squirt it out and it keeps its shape on your hands.
Are you aware that there's goats outside?
Yes.
Yes.
We purposely did not lock them in. 'Cause
So
it was
at
too
7
early.
o'clock, the sun isn't quite set yet, and they don't want to come in. So when we started, Poppy was outside grazing, and I don't want to cut her grazing time short just because, you know, my life is
Just because we want to do Q&A.
right. So yes, we know they're outside. I'm hoping once we want them inside, they'll be willing to come in. So who's being vocal? That'd be Genevieve. She wants to be milked, so she gonna yell at us until we do this.
By the way, you can edit the description on the sugar one right there if you want.
I'm not doing this right now.
Okay, I'm just saying I
This
found
is not a
I
great
found
outfit.
it.
Well, it doesn't help that I keep going in and out, so Genevieve
Yeah.
thinks, oh, I'm being milked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So we are gonna bring in Genevieve to get milked. I don't know how many more questions we have. My
Yeah,
phone is dead, so I can't field questions
Here,
anymore.
I've got the iPad.
JNW. Perhaps we're related. I wear the same hair, my hair, like my signature poop,
Your signature poop.
and we have the same size shoe.
Ice bucket challenge, anybody?
Ice bucket.
Ew,
No, we
no.
did that.
I did
Ice
that.
bucket
I did
challenge.
too.
With the tractor.
We did it
And
with the
Jake
tractor.
poured the ice on us, and I was like, he is going to.
Crush
I'm
us.
gonna end up as a meme.
I hope he enjoyed every second of
He
that.
did. He did.
I don't think he wasn't old enough to enjoy it because he wasn't.
Are there any
18.
questions we missed? Can you
Oh,
catch
I
up
don't
to
know.
real time?
If you've
I did,
got,
and there wasn't a lot
Okay.
at all.
none of
'Cause
my
we're gonna-
questions are being answered.
Yes, you
Who's?
did. Yes, we did.
Yolanda?
Yep,
Yeah.
we've got.
Oh,
We did
okay.
at least 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the same question that we've already answered, so we
Thank
try
you.
not to repeat all the time.
You don't even know.
I
if
just
they're
said thank you. I heard my phone go bling like the little coin in Mario Brothers, right? Bling.
watching.
Yeah.
So we're not missing your questions on purpose.
Yeah, we're not
Sometimes it's
missing them
'cause
on
you've
purpose.
already done it, or
Yes. Nettie said, could you provide samples of your lotion?
That I can't
Only
do.
if you come to the farm.
Yeah, if you're here during an open, well,
Yeah.
we
So
also
we
whoa, careful, we're not open to the public.
Every Saturday we have snuggle sessions, and
Yeah, we
we
put
do
out
put
samples.
lotion. We do put samples out,
Yeah.
and you can try them. But no, we. So again, that goes back to it costs a fortune to bottle in one size bottle,
Yeah,
and I can't do.
yeah, and make labels and all that
Unfortunately, I can't do.
stuff. Sample sizes.
you
Yeah.
have to do this, right?
Mm-mm.
Nope, done.
They
Well, we're
already
gonna
ate. The whole
Yeah,
barn
everybody ate.
nightly
Okay.
routine
Yeah.
is
Well,
done
you know us.
other
We'll
than
just
milking.
like start.
Yeah, other than milking.
She,
Anything else?
she's gonna get a little
Yep.
thing.
Anything else?
Hold on, I'm not quite.
I'm just trying to see. Here, I'll go grab something.
There might be questions when you start milking Genevieve too.
Yeah, just making sure.
Sorry, we cleared fast because we thought
Oh,
You were-
I thought
there.
What?
we were clearing because we thought you were gonna milk.
There's one more question. I don't know if you answered it. What are you looking for in a baby you're keeping?
Oh, good one.
So first and foremost, as a good breeder, any breeder is going to look for conformation first. So I know for Billy and Pie, I'm not looking for conformation. They are going to be our very first pet goats. Their purpose is to clear brush, keep that paddock short, and keep it weed whacked around the outside fence line. So for them, I picked them out strictly for personality. As far as the
You don't get to
females
see 'em all
go,
the time.
I am looking for confirmation.
Grab the tie.
I did.
So-
I was stealthy.
That's impressive.
So for
Good luck.
yeah, for them, I got her.
Careful.
I got her.
Watch the line. Yeah, you can take them.
So for a female,
Sorry.
when I'm gonna keep her to breed her, she better have, really great legs, a nice level top line, a wide rump, a deep chest, a deep barrel, a good head. I mean, there's a lot on my checklist that they have to have. And the problem that we had this year was that many of the girls, yes, I know, I love you, I love you, I love you. Many of the female togs this year hit all those check marks. So that's why we're keeping 3 of them, because they were the 3 that I just couldn't pick between. They also have Penelope and Grace, at least. Knock it off. Penelope and Grace also have, for the togs, the most outgoing personalities. So
Who did I grab?
So I got a couple questions here. I'm going to run through quickly. Can I send you my own jar for lotion? Unfortunately, not. We bottle hundreds, and we're almost at thousands of bottles. We have a whole process we do.
They have to
we
be
can't.
sanitized. Have to
Yeah,
be
we
a certain
can't do that.
size. We have a certain
How do
size
you
label.
stay all natural if you're scenting your lotion? It's natural scents.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically take a whole bunch of lavender in a field. They put it in a big old.
Well, those are essential.
What's that thing called?
A press.
Essential.
So,
A still, like and they suck the
Yeah.
scent out
Well,
of it.
we don't
But
use essential oils, so I think that's what they mean.
Yeah.
Ours are flavored but they're flavored scented naturally.
Right.
So the vanilla bean and
I'm
all
gonna
that.
give Holly a shout out here. So Holly just said snuggle sessions. How long are they? I may fly out from Illinois. Holly, if you fly out from Illinois,
You
you
don't
can
have
hang
to-
out for hours.
all day.
Yeah, they're normally an hour long. This morning's went an hour and a half.
So,
we do that all the time.
None of our snuggle sessions have actually ever gone
No.
an hour. We
Yeah.
had people today show up at 9:30 for a 10 o'clock snuggle session.
And they stayed till almost 11.
11:30.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
The
I mean,
blanket one.
it's kind of So they're
But we
technically
have,
an hour.
but we have fun with it. Look, you're paying for an hour. You're gonna get an hour.
And to your point, right? We are 15 minutes down the road from the largest casino in the world,
Yeah.
right? Mohegan and Foxwoods casinos. And I know they don't sponsor me, but the New Jersey people drove up from New Jersey, got a hotel, came to our session here, went up and hit the casino. They're heading up to Maine for a couple for their tonight, and then they're making the trip back tomorrow all the way through. So,
Am I allowed to say there's Airbnbs in the area?
oh, there's Airbnbs
Yeah.
all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of nowhere, but not the middle of nowhere. I mean, you
We're
could
half an hour from 20 minutes
I mean-
from the casino.
you got one of the a big hotel 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're not like
It's doable.
It's doable.
It is doable.
If you
If
wanted
you
to
can
travel
find-
and you want, thank you.
Good lord.
Yeah. Oh, and that's lotion. That's you. How much is Snuggles? It's $20.
It's $20.
$20, 10 and up, please, for kids. And babies love being held. Yes, these two actually do.
This one's
Okay, so when you
shiver.
first get her that one, she was like, "Oh my God, you're touching me," because she's a tog. But now she's in your arm. She's kind of like,
She's
"I'm
shivering.
nervous, but I'm okay."
She is nervous.
Yeah.
She's nervous. But you know what? I have to say, no matter what we do with our togs,
Yeah.
they're always shy. But look at Poppy now. Like,
Poppy's an exception, though.
no, she.
10.
I hand raised her for a while, but once she was healthy, I am
Okay,
answering a
keep going.
question about Poppy.
Okay, keep going.
Once she was healthy and I didn't have to come out and like pick her up, put her on mom and all that, we were hands off. So she went right back to what all the
Is that
togs
hard?
do. What?
Is that hard when that happens?
Yeah. Well, when you put like, that's why
So,
we kept her though. We
Karen,
didn't
I'll
plan
talk
on
to you.
keeping her.
I think it was Karen. Somebody.
They want to know this.
Somebody
Let
just
me
asked
put that one
me
back. Are you
a
good?
question.
He's so mean.
I thought you guys were just having a sidebar conversation.
No.
No,
about
we're
Poppy.
doing an interactive
An
conversation.
interactive like Q.
Okay, sorry, I interrupted. Are you
Honey,
guys
gotta
okay
learn
here?
You gotta use your front legs
Okay.
too.
I got it.
So somebody asked about shipping to the UK. One thing I did do is I compared what my system said to Switzerland and then went to the post office and asked them what it would cost me to ship this to Switzerland, and the numbers were the same. I do have to try that again, so if you could, can somebody private message you
Yeah.
on Facebook? I thought you locked that down because you were getting too many messages.
On
All right.
Simon Says Farms Facebook page,
All right.
anybody can.
Simon
private
Says
message
Farms
me.
Facebook page, private message Liz about that address to the UK so I can test that one address. I want to get a real price to the UK. And then Holly, if you're really going to fly out from Illinois, I don't know if you might want to wait because we might launch an experience. Basically, it's not more baby goats. I don't know if you want to fly out for babies or what, but the next thing experience-wise is to come to the farm. It's going to be like groups of 10 at the most, like 5 groups of 2 or whatever, sold or whatever. And you come out, you milk the goats with us. You then come inside and we show you how to make cheese. And
we have some
we have some wine, and you're basically here from 8
It's like an
a.m. to
8-hour
like lunchtime. Maybe get some some real goat cheese from other farms around the
It's
area.
kind of like a husbandry class where you learn about their care.
Right.
And you learn how to milk them, you learn how to trim hooves, you learn about, like, you know, everybody says, how did you know Jack was even sick? You
Right.
learn about this stuff, how to give a shot. You learn how to check their eyelids to see if they've got, you know, a parasite load that you should be paying attention to. And then, yeah, that milk that we milk out from the girls, we go into the kitchen, we make some cheese out of it, we chill it, we have some wine, we eat cheese, crackers, some meats.
Yeah,
We
some
hang
swanky
out.
sauce.
Yeah, we
And then
hang
you guys
out.
are out after lunch and you could go wherever you want, to the casino, whatever. So
but
that's
it
coming
would
soon,
be-
so-
yeah, it would be like a 6-hour thing because you need to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning to help milk,
Right.
and
So you get
then
to meet the
by
crazies you work with?
yeah,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Drink some beer. Right. Yeah.
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 So that's what we're kind of
Go, Jenny.
thinking about doing. We got
Coming
a lot of.
soon. That's more summer. Yeah.
Well, that would be after goat snuggles. So
That'd be after most of the goats are gone. Right.
You want
All
me
right.
to start, Jen?
We're gonna get Jen out.
yeah, we're gonna get Genevieve out.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All
She's
right,
like
guys.
all over
And
my-
yes, I'm gonna show you that rabbit, that bunny, if that person's still here.
Yeah, we did not forget about the rabbits.
No.
I have the address for the UK, so
Good.
we can do that anyway.
Good. I'm gonna head over while you guys are getting Genevieve up on the stand.
You had me at wine, cheese, and goats.
Yeah. So I don't know if you
Oh,
want
and
to.
she's even castrated lambs before. So
Oh, so she's
we
ready.
can just save that for
Yeah.
for when
needs
Holly
milk.
comes.
Oh, you don't have your goat anymore.
When do you want?
I'm gonna unplug this so no goat
Sorry,
starts
I
to
missed
chew
milking
it.
season. I'm like, let's milk.
All right. We'll put
Hey
this.
GNW, don't worry about security and privacy. We got it all. Like, this is Fort Knox. Hey, where'd you go? I'm talking to a camera
Oh,
that's not even there
I'm right
anymore.
here. I was heading over. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
the security. I get it. Privacy and security we actually take very serious.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you think about it, at that level,
From the airport.
So,
Right.
are they going to sign a waiver that they're on camera, or how are you going to do that? What if
I got
people
that
wanna be on
covered.
camera?
I got
then
that
they don't
covered.
come in the barn.
Somebody asked, you're about
Yeah.
40 minutes from the airport.
Yeah, we're about 40 minutes from the airport. It doesn't- but if
you're
you
an
think
hour
about it-
from Providence, 40 minutes from Hartford.
Yep.
Listen, if somebody wanted to find us, they'd find us.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
the
keep-
day and age we live
I
in.
can't keep
Yep.
creepers off. You know, I
Right.
can do what I can do with a gate and some security cameras that record every
She
footprint
will.
on
Do you want me
the
to
on the
grab-
property.
Right.
But I can't control crazy.
Oh, come here.
All right, we're gonna go over to rabbits while you guys are getting her out.
Rob,
You guys
Yeah,
come
we
with.
gotta get,
You
Brenda
guys
out.
come with me.
I don't know if you need that.
Yeah, no, she needs something while she eats.
All right, you guys are coming this way, and I don't know what it looks like, so actually, let me bring that with me. Hang on, guys. Hold on.
Come here, Ma. It's like, oh really? Look, it's like,
Oh, shit. Oh, no, she's got. We got her. We got her right here.
All right, they're trying to get her out for milking, and I will go back and watch the milking too, so you guys aren't gonna miss that. But here, we'll take you over here for a second, and we'll take a look at some of the big ones.
show them us milking.
Yes, I'm coming back. Don't milk too fast. So the American chinchillas, the big guys, right? They weigh like 20 pounds. A couple Netherland dwarfs. There's a little one, little Netherland dwarf. Right? Here's another American chinchilla, big one. Right? There's another Netherland dwarf. Yeah. There's another one. There's an.
Up on the stand, eating green here.
Yep. There's another one. We got to go back because they're milking already. And then I'll swing over here to the little black one you guys have been watching. Oh, can you see it? I don't even know if you can see him in there. Hang on.
Yeah, milking.
I know, I'm showing rabbits.
Well, you know what?
See?
She's
Right
out
there.
5 minutes.
Right there. Okay, we're going to run back.
Her.
She milks this goat out quick, so let's head back. All right. Yes, Lego. I mean, Brick. Sorry, that's Brick. Lego was the dad. That's Brick. All right, we're heading back. Heading back. All right, she's milking.
I'm gonna double check though.
Well, we gotta close the door.
Well, I want to make sure nobody's out.
Oh, true.
Let me count.
Okay, was there anything you wanted? I think somebody just asked a question and I can't see
hold
questions coming through. So
Well,
I gotta
I can't.
I gotta turn that microphone down. I got that way too high. I'm like yelling at you guys. There.
What about a Chatter's weekend? Just for chatters only.
Chatters only. Yeah.
Are there enough who would want to come?
A YouTube only group.
Genevieve's not locked in.
Uh-oh. Rob, she's about to jump.
Oh, she was locked in.
No,
Hold on,
other side. She
that
goes in that side.
She needs the collar.
Yeah.
She needs a collar. Up on the rake.
Oh, that's funny, Genevieve. You got out.
Jenny got out.
She got out.
She was like, "Hey, what you doing over there?"
Oh no, we didn't get to DQ yet.
What? What's
DQ?
See, I told you.
Somebody asked. We couldn't get there.
Chris
Sent us a. She sent us a gift card to Dairy
Chris,
Queen.
I wanted to have Dairy Queen tonight with you, but
to Dairy Queen we couldn't.
Aaron would
We
run
couldn't
out
get
for
there.
me.
Yes, that is correct.
I wanted to get a Blizzard tonight, but you know.
Yep.
Rob would have got you a Blizzard if he knew, because he is addicted.
Yeah.
We might have to go right after this.
We might. Yeah, but I want to have it with
They
Chris.
sell burgers.
Oh, with Chris.
They
They sell burgers. Do we need a burger?
I need a burger and
Look at him. He's like,
Chris,
I need a burger.
We have to do a little clip.
yeah, let's all jump in the vehicular, go get a burger.
A vehicular?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not even a word.
Yes.
A vehicular.
It is a word.
Totally.
The proper one is just like vehicular manslaughter.
Yep.
That which might happen if you get in the truck right now.
All right,
I'm not driving.
What is it up with biting tails?
Liz,
Oh,
you have a
that's
very good.
incorrect.
It's not very lit back here. Oh yeah, she'll feel totally better after this. Yep, that's a little bump. Do you guys see the babies do that to get the milk moving? Yeah. All right,
See my Libby,
Sharon's.
my Libby
By,
friendship bracelet.
by the way, Sharon's asking around how many chatters on here would be interested in a go-to.
I will totally do a Chatters weekend. 100%.
All right.
You guys,
We'll
I mean,
We'll figure it out.
if you guys want to live in the barn for the weekend, bring your sleeping bags. You can sleep with the goats. I mean, this could be a whole thing. Bring a tent. I mean, I don't have room like in the house
No, they're sleeping outside in tents.
or in a hotel. I have 2 hammocks in the barn.
All right. They're. By the way, they are planning this for next year after kidding season.
Yeah.
So you guys got time to think about it. It'll be like Woodstock at the barn. We'll just rent out tent spots in the field.
Porta
But
potty.
the only grass is the stuff that grows out here.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh, you're so loving.
Yep. We could rent out tent space. We could rent a porta potty and put it out there for them.
Oh, the
It'd be
bonfires.
like almost owning an Airbnb. See, it's the same thing.
She's
Airbnb.
Mabel.
Airbnb.
This
This
is
is
Mabel.
Mabel. We could do a bonfire at night.
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
We
every
could,
night.
all right, we're gonna
All right,
plan
so
this
that's-
out.
This will be lotion.
There you go.
I'm making honeysuckle next, so that could be honeysuckle lotion.
Another round of honeysuckle.
That's mine.
Yep.
That's my favorite scent.
Me
honestly.
too. That's why we
It
love
is.
each other.
Yeah, see.
All right. She's got to get teeth dipped.
I know. So that's teeth dip. It's just iodine that foams, and it helps seal that that teeth so that no bacteria can go up there and cause mastitis.
That is correct. No bathing at this Chatters weekend. There would be no showers. It's like, yeah,
No.
they'd be here for 2 days. They'd come in
Well,
on
if you
a
have a if you
come
have
in on a
hotel
Saturday
room,
morning.
we
hang
have
out-
a hose and a sprinkler.
Come in on
We
a
have a-
Saturday morning, hang out all day Saturday. For they wouldn't be here for morning chores on Saturday. They'd be here afternoon and evening, spend the night bonfire, and then morning chores on Sunday. Head back. So they're in and out in 36 hours, and they get the night routine, the morning routine,
And
a bonfire, some
and
swanky
another
sauce,
morning routine.
stuff
They
like
get
that.
2 morning routines, right?
And maybe
Saturday and Sunday morning.
No, Saturday they would never get here that early. If they're only doing one night, or are they doing 2 nights, Friday night into, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Big old, the town's gonna love us when this looks like freaking Woodstock here. Yeah, a bunch of LED lanterns hanging out.
If it's next year, I'll be on shore duty.
Yeah.
Make all the beer
Next,
reviews.
yep. That will be next year, around this time. Yes, a big camp out.
Who else did they want to see? They wanted to see Pi or Billy. I don't know. I saw something about we want to see. Oh, Uno. Somebody wanted to see Uno.
Rainy's coming. Jeez, Rainy, you're getting close and personal. Wow. My goodness. You guys.
I think I have to use Mabel.
Yeah.
Hey, the outhouse
Mo.
isn't bad. It's just really dark.
Yep. Yes, we can do wine and beer. Oh no, somebody just said everyone can bring band instruments. This is going to get very interesting.
That would be awesome. We could do a folk weekend.
We could bring Zach in the karaoke.
He'll be stationed down here then.
Oh, this is going to turn into one heck of an event.
Well, no, you have to
We
do
got to
like
cap it
different
at a
ones.
certain number of people.
You have to do different ones.
Yeah. Yep.
Because if they're different instruments, that could be like a folk weekend.
Yeah. Hello. Hey, where you going? Huh?
You guys were all asleep.
Yes, hotels would be options too. Yes, you'd have the campers and the hotelers. Right. We could totally figure something out like that. Look at all the babies. What are you doing? Huh, Poppy? Poppy, that you? Yes, that's Poppy.
It crawls in your like a baby. Like,
Oh yeah,
hello.
totally. Yeah.
And it's one of Sadie's.
Oh, let's see.
Who put the seat down in the porta potty?
Me?
Why did you put the seat down in the porta potty?
Because I was trained correctly. If you,
I couldn't see that it was down, and I sat on it and almost had an accident.
I love you.
Who put the seat
Yeah, I
down in
get
the
yelled at
porta
for not
potty?
leaving it
When I
down.
go
Yeah.
camping, you have to because
Oh.
it stinks really bad.
Somebody just said they would rent a stall if we could rent them out.
That's a good idea.
Rent
It is.
rent out the
We only
stalls.
have
We
Three.
talked about like because somebody said about bringing instruments, a folk weekend. So people bring like instruments, they can all collaborate.
All right, I need the outlet. I gotta go hang this thing back up. The plug, the black one.
And
Yep.
then he's like, oh, Zach has karaoke. I said, they'll be stationed down here.
Yep. All right.
Well, we don't need karaoke. We just need we just need Bob. We just need Bob. Well, we can't film it if we use Bob.
All right. Coming around.
Karaoke, it has rights. I think you can. I love, yeah.
Hello, babies. Look at you two snuggling under there.
Where's Uno?
Wow, this one is passed out.
Uno's over here.
Look at this one, Liz.
Uno's trying to.
He's
Thunder.
Thunder. He's like, huh?
Oh, Uno's getting a drink.
I
Uno's
sleepy.
getting a drink.
Thunder's real. Where's Uno?
Right here,
Oh,
right
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 here.
here getting a drink from Mama.
Trying to get it from my sweatshirt.
I don't know if that's a good angle because I don't have that phone.
No, Mama's
Goat stock.
Mama's empty.
Goat stock. That's how we're gonna advertise
Goat
it.
stock.
Goat stock. It's gonna be.
The wood stock for goats.
It's gonna be 2 weeks after the last baby hits the ground.
Oh boy.
Yep.